Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last edition of Inside NHSTRA. This is the final. What's it like, guys? It's been a long run. It's been 2.5 years we've been doing this show.
Well, I mean,
we'll get to more after, but let's let people hang. Right now is the final ever Inside NHSTRA show.
And we got Bob here.
Yeah, we brought Bob.
We brought Bob.
For the special occasion.
We didn't even bring Kevin Brown, who was on a good majority of years of this. Sorry, buddy. But he's not available on Wednesday nights.
I know.
I like Wednesday. I can tell you that. Doing it on Wednesday is awesome.
Yeah.
I think we might do this moving forward. Oh, let me get rid of this because, like I said, it is the final Inside NHSTRA show, but it's the first RaceDayTV.com television show. What's up, guys?
Hey, that 2-for-1 deal.
Did you like that switch?
No, I like that.
Pulled the wool right out from underneath you there. Welcome to RaceDayTV.com. This is now the new show of what we're doing from this on forward. There is no more Inside NHSTRA, and Colton Hull's like, why? Kevin Brown out in his new Crocs. No, I don't even know where he is. He's hiding somewhere. He called me the other day to make sure I knew that he still loves me. He's like, I miss you, dude. So, not like there's a big race coming up this weekend or anything, but what's going on with that?
It's going to rain.
Oh, would you stop looking at your phone?
No. This is my luck. Every time I try and do something cool somewhere, God just goes, nah, you know what? We're going to rain. Rain. It's like,
Rain.
Yeah. I was so angry.
Well, somebody explained to Bob that the comments come up in front of him.
You do realize you can't explain anything to this man.
What?
The comments come up in front of you.
See, look right here. See this little
So you don't
thing
even
right
need to have your phone
here?
on.
I wasn't looking at the comments. I was showing John something.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. So, Bob, how was practice with the backup motor?
Good. Actually, I was. Every time I put that motor in the car, I'm always shocked with it. It did it again today. So hopefully,
What, you like 10 grand or something?
98.50.
Do you feed those gerbils like something special because most of them fall out?
They're squirrels.
Squirrels?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
it was pretty good. I hope I have a good. I've never raced Lee though, so I don't know really what to expect.
What do you mean you never raced Lee? I thought you raced Lee before.
Never. I've done 3 laps in the rain.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, all right. You might do some more laps in the rain Friday.
So what started? Get those rain tires on. We're racing.
I'll race in the rain.
Slicka.
I don't care.
What started off as a hope and a dream for 3 people with mini stocks has turned out to be one of the biggest events on tap for this weekend, other than the Bazowski Properties 150 on Sunday. But Friday night, the Bob stocks, people are just like throwing their money at this thing.
Well, it's funny because I called John. I go, John, I had someone just pay me $500. Yeah, is it this guy? Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're putting that from like here to here. I'm like, oh, okay. And then my phone keeps going off like $50, $25. Like, what the hell's going on?
At some point, I was like, maybe I should start making a list. So I did.
Justin Harris's bonus is pretty funny.
All right, so we
awesome.
have
No, that's awesome.
I'm gonna have to get a mini stock and try and get that money.
Bob Williams, 500 cash out of his hand to the winner. Ben, 500 spread through the top. What was it? Top 5, you said?
I think so. Yeah.
I think you were top 5.
And Dylan's 6 through 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in light blocks with Dylan is 6 through 10. Kayla is 50 to 4th and 5th. Kevin Furlan's 50 to 8th. Colton Hull is 50 to 6th. John Provost is 50 to last place. Justin Harris, $50 to the first person to pass Bob on the outside. I gotta say, I love it.
No,
I was
it's
like,
good.
this is awesome. Bob's response, you're cheap. Let's see. Let's address that then. Is Kevin out getting Milton Duran's red carpet? All right, so let's discuss that right now because this is nothing to do with us. Got a phone call from Mr. Duran last week and said, is there any way possible, instead of honoring me at Oktoberfest, can we do it during the banquet? Because my car owner is not going to be around. My car owner's wife is not going to be around. I don't believe his mom will be available.
Not gonna be around either.
And some of his family. And I'm like, you know what? People are going to think that we're putting you off because of whatever stupid rumor starts today. I'm like, and he's like, I will tell everybody that it was me. So at the request of the best and the last best late model driver, NASCAR late model driver in New England. We're going to honor his wish, and he will get his belt presentation at the banquet. So that was at the request of Milton Duran. Milton Duran will have the last NASCAR battle for the belt late model. Like, he's the best.
And the only.
And the only. Yes, you're right. He has the
only.
one and the only. Just ignore where it says street stock on the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pre-ordered those last
Completely
year,
ignore
so.
that. Like, that's why this one over here says mini stocks. One over here behind me. So let's see. Yep, he wants to share it for everyone. I can't blame it either. When he was afraid to ask.
From now on, I'm so putting this in front of me because I can see it perfectly.
You
Once
like
over
it
there,
now?
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, but you still can't read.
You're right, but you know what? It makes it look like I can read.
Look,
Hey, when people comment, can they put like pictures for Ben?
Yeah,
So
there's
he-
pop-up books help out. So I have something to play. Oh, look, he's waving his hand.
So let's see. Shouldn't have show other divisions racing this weekend. So the purse, we'll take purse, more stuff for everybody. The increase in purse was done by people that wanted the mini stocks to race. It had nothing to do with us.
Oh.
People basically went ahead and said, hey, we want these to run. This is the purse we want to do. Someone says, Race Day TV. Did I miss something? Yes, we are now Race Day TV.
Welcome.
Oh, God.
So, your dad has entered the building.
Yeah, he has.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, your son's talking.
Yeah,
to you.
love you, Mark. Dad.
Oh, that's too
I feel like I got lucky. All that child support I didn't have to pay all these
I know,
years.
he's lucky. What?
Unbelievable.
That's your buddy. You talk to him.
All right, so real quick, we did have results from Claremont Motorsports Park from last week. So let's go ahead and go over those because we were not here Monday.
Nope.
We decided, you know what? Mondays stink to do shows. Let's do it on Wednesday. So I think we'll get into that more in a minute. The Ace-Tex Modified, we had the 03 of Nathan Wenzel, followed by the 25 NH of Brian Roby, Jeremy Zulo, Joey Jarvis, and Hayden Grenier. I got to tell you, 7 modifieds. I don't even care the number. Nate Wenzel and Brian Roby put on a clinic. They were side by side, front, back, sideways, every which direction, but they did it clean. The entire race was absolutely amazing. R.E. Hinckley late models, the 4VT of Chris Riendo, took the checker flag, followed by Matt Sonhalter, Brandon Gray, David Greenslit, and Robert Hagar. In the Ace-Tex Modifieds, we did have Wenzel coming away with the championship as well. R.E. Hinckley late models, David Greenslit has won his 77th in a row, I think I was told.
77?
77th in a row. Nobody else has ever won in a late model ever. Guy Carrot in the 8 finished out first on the State Farm Outlaws,
Tell us how you
followed
really
by
feel, Bob.
Ben Poland, Leo Martin, John Meany, and Tyler Lesgord. The Ben Poland came out as the champion. Avery Insurance, 6 shooters, Robert Shaw, Steve Miller Jr., Trevor Young, Steve Miller, and Ryan Upham. Tell you what, the 79 of Steve Miller came away as champion and put on a smoke show on the front stretch. It was pretty impressive. It was nice to see. I was worried the 6-cylinder wasn't going to handle it very well, but it did. LaValle, Building Supply, Pure Stocks, Colton Martin. Sorry about that. It was the first day speaking here. Colton Martin, Andrea St. Amora, Chris Chambers, Aiden White, and Carlos Grenier. Colton Martin coming away your 2023 LaValle Building Supply champion. So congratulations, dudes. What a good show.
Nice job.
Let's go through the results on Sunday.
Yeah, let's not talk about
Did
that.
I not print them? Results on Sunday.
You know-
It did rain.
You know how hard
It
it
poured
was
at
for
my
me
house.
to cancel that race. I was so pissed off. And then
You're always pissed off.
I was more pissed off than I usually am, Pop. And you know this. Come on, buddy. We get there, and of course, my dad, he's like, well, I gotta practice my 900 horsepower modifier that I'm only gonna use run at one race. I go, you know what? I don't care. If you can get it in before the rain, go. So he brought the car there. He practiced it, made sure it was ran in fine. I'm like, I could have got this race in. As soon as 2 o'clock hit, it downpoured. Didn't stop raining. I go, okay, good.
Oh, it rained.
Sorry, Steve. It rained at 3. My bad, but still. He's right here too. That's the worst part.
It was raining at my house at 1. The only problem I have with this entire thing is I was sick on Saturday, and my trailer, I had just towed it. I had just grabbed it, dropped it off at Hudson, got it all backed in. If anybody's been to the top of Hudson, it's not very big, and there's not a lot of room. Got the trailer all in, got everything plugged in, went back home, sat in my chair. I was like, I feel so accomplished. Steve calls like, yeah, you want to go throw a post? We're killing tomorrow. It's going to rain. I'm like, I just brought the trailer all the way up there. He's like, yeah, at least it'll be closer to leave for you to tow it over there. I was like, oh.
But you know what though? In all fairness, it wasn't a complete loss because I was there. Help my. Well, I wasn't help my dad. I was kind of watching. These two guys pulled up in a Chevy or something. It was a Chevy, some Chevy. Two Canadian guys come out. I'm like,
A.
yeah, pretty much A. They own a track.
You know where I get some waffles, eh?
They own a track in was it Newfoundland?
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. One of the I don't know.
It's close.
But no, it's funny because it was. They said we saw this place. What?
This is the story is tough. Like,
You know, I forget. Here, go ahead, Bob. Here.
No. Hand it back. Hand it back.
just speed it up a little.
What do you want me to say? They bought a track like Hudson. They're trying to redo it like I did.
Wow, good job. Why was that so tough?
I hate you. I really hate you, Bob.
I did fast a lap times than Justin today.
What was he running?
He was in his. He was driving that Super.
What do you pull off like 3 spark plugs or something?
No,
so
I'm just that good.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't
No,
even
they
know what
did
to
not
say.
come to see Bob. They didn't know who Bob was.
They came all the way down from the great north of Canada and said, we hear that Bob is the best.
I am.
Bob was that fast there.
it's Bud Speedway.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I win Friday.
I hope so too. God.
Bob's hoping he doesn't have to give his money to somebody else.
Why?
He's like,
I'll give it to second.
oh, I know. That somebody actually did say that. Bob just knows he's going to win. That's why he's giving his money. Bob gives his winnings up every single race pretty
I
much.
did the 2 races I won at Monadnock. I gave it right to second.
I hope you get beat by a pure stock. That'd make my day.
If
If you get beat
I
by
will
a pure stock.
I will add I'm super cheap, so I'll add $20 to the if there's a pure stock that finishes in front of Bob. And it has to be an actual real pure stock.
And it has to actually be like a finish in
Bob's
front of
got
me.
to finish.
Yep, it's got to finish in front. Oh, wait a minute, but Bob has to finish.
Bob's
if he
gotta
goes out
finish.
and blows up,
Right.
That doesn't count.
that doesn't count. If he places higher with a finish of both of you, I will give $25.
I'll put 200.
So you get $225. 200 from Bob, 25 from me.
Oh, you upped it to 25. Look at that.
Yeah, I
There you
upped it
go.
25.
Cheap ass.
Dude, I'm sorry. Stuff that I do costs a lot of
I'll
money.
give him 200 and a firm handshake.
There we go. Coke and a smile.
I'm going to say this was my idea, so you
And-
get Bob's 200,
and-
his handshake, and my 25.
And I'll say right to him, right then and there, I better not see this car on the Pure Stocks next year.
Oh, good question. If Farnham finishes in second, will you give him the money?
Absolutely.
I love
Farnham's
that.
not going.
Why? Is he scared?
I don't know. That sounds like
Does
it.
he not have a car?
Farnham's not going. Louis not going. Kevin Clayton's not going.
These guys all want more mini stock races. And yet,
I don't understand
How
it.
many did we just say? Was it 17,
17.
right? We have 17 right now, not including the pure stocks that are going to race with you
Sontag's
guys.
not going. Well, Cameron's definitely not going because I mean,
He's got an
Yeah.
excuse.
yeah. I
Like,
mean, yeah.
sorry, that was a hard hit.
Yeah, it was rough. But, hey, I blew my motor. I'm going.
yeah, but you have like 30 motors on standby.
5.
Okay.
He went. Can we discuss that for a minute? He went from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows in 2 seconds. He comes across that finish line, wins the race, lets off, and the car speeds up and goes right into turn 1. I'm like,
Buckled the roof on that.
Everybody thought the motor blew because the front tires were smoking so bad.
Locked them up. Yeah.
he blew.
No,
Yeah,
Is that cable like like a gas pedal? Is it cable or is
Linkage, but he doesn't have a push pull.
Oh, I say
I told him, I was like, dude, listen. I mean, you could have just not went through tech. You didn't have to do this. And actually, I don't know if his brother Chris is watching. Chris Sontag. I want to apologize because I definitely chopped you in the heat.
I don't know about that.
I did. I chopped him bad.
Bob's car had so much compression, it blew the vinyl off my Super being parked next to him. I love it. All right, so yeah, watch the social medias of the next couple days because there'll be a couple more things coming out soon, along with the people like, oh, what's the RD TV thing and what's this? There'll be more coming. So, Mr. Espinette, our fearless leader of Lee USA Speedway,
Jesus Christ.
let's discuss Oktoberfest. I'm pretty excited.
I can't wait.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good time. Should be a very good time.
And I'm going to be there.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
that too.
yay.
Woohoo.
No drinking.
Well, we got
Yeah.
3 days. Of,
Last time you were there, you pretty much choked me out.
That was the last time I was there.
Yeah.
It's the last time I was at Lee Speedway. It was
we
like 2017.
we can do a reenactment.
Oh, no.
I've
No.
gained a lot more weight.
Should be 3 days of good hard racing.
I'm pretty excited. What are the silent movie is pretty cool. Like that just got delivered today. The screen is now sitting in my driveway. I saw it on my ring cam.
A lot of interest on that too online.
That's got to be fun. Explain that to people who don't understand because
So-
there's more to that.
Yeah, I mean, after the event on Saturday, we'll all go back to the campground. We'll have how big is it? 14 foot?
Any
14
popcorn?
foot. Yep.
14 foot inflatable screen with a projector. We're going to play Days of Thunder. Yeah, silent movie, but we will broadcast the sound.
Can you make popcorn?
Of course, we can.
No, I want you to
want-
make popcorn.
I can make popcorn.
Like homemade popcorn.
I mean, I can fill the machine.
No.
Okay. I can put the
I want you
bags in
making
the
it over the
microwave.
fire.
Over the fire. If Jiffy
yeah.
Pop work?
Yeah.
I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, you're gonna be out there making it for a lot because that's
lot,
not
yeah.
it's not a
We'll
lot
just
right
put them on
there.
the end of a garden rake.
Is there a popcorn machine there?
Oh yeah.
There is.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll buy some popcorn supplies because I'd
Absolutely.
like to have some stuff to
We
hand
have
out to
We have
people.
the bags and stuff already.
Yeah, but
to
I don't
go,
want
so-
to. I don't want to cost the track money. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'll pick up some popcorn stuff, and
When it comes to
can
popcorn,
we use
it's
your
not so
machine?
What?
We use the machine. I buy the supplies. I want to give some people some free
Absolutely.
Sure.
puppy corn.
And
I wonder how many four-cylinders are going to be in this race.
hopefully, I'm hoping for.
I'm
23,
saying
25?
30.
If we get 30, that would.
Because there's 17 minis registered. That's not the ones that aren't going to register at the track. And then all the pure stock guys are going to go in the race regardless.
Is Tim LeBlanc a mini guy?
Mini stock, yeah.
He said, "What's availability on tires and how many are we allowed?"
I pretty much got all of
Whatever you want.
I got all of my Monadnock's tires, so
Whatever you want.
I don't care.
Whatever you want.
But that's just it. I have
60,
no, I don't have 60.
50,
Maybe
80.
Yeah. No,
39,
51.
40, 41, 42.
125.
What's Tim LeBlanc's number? He has 52 tires. That's Tim LeBlanc's number. He's 52.
So
Tim, I don't care how many tires you put on. You're still going to get like 7th.
Leighton Lutz, do we have to buy 4 new tires for the open late model race on
No.
Sunday?
No.
It's not a mandatory tire
There's
buy.
no mandatory tire buy. Come with a Hoosier 790 on all 4 sides and have fun.
All
I
4
like that.
sides.
I was thinking of the other word, but we're not. It's fine. I lost it. I went to school in Hudson, you know.
Oh.
That does explain a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I
Didn't
like
finish
that.
either.
Joe Carpenter says Bob will rig the movie to just be Bob stock highlights.
See, yeah, this is where I went in the corner and I got loose, and then yeah, I can see it now.
But yeah, we will have the sound transmitted. Correct, Mark?
Yes, yeah. We're gonna. It's gonna be. So I'm reading questions. Kevin Clayton wants to go, but he's working on Friday and
Yeah,
he's
no,
bummed.
he did tell me that.
But work comes first. Well, I mean, work on the race car. Send somebody else in for Kevin. What does he do for work? I don't know. But this weekend should be good. I think we're going to play around with it on Friday, too, the silent movie. Maybe throw something up and see if it works on Friday night. I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun. I don't know if they've done that there before. Have they done the movies like that?
The only time that I know of was earlier this year. We did the drive-in movie during the Norm Ren the Third Car Show, which was pretty cool. They played graffiti, American Graffiti.
John's like, let me talk about movies that happened 20 years before I was
that's
born.
what I'm saying. Yeah, everybody kind of. I mean, everybody's seen it, so they all left. But Days of Thunder, Talladega Nights, 6-pack. We'll
have some fun.
Yeah, we'll have some good stuff on tap.
Do you have to buy tires to race the Outlaws? I mean, you got to have tires on the car.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm.
So if you don't have any, you should buy some.
Yes, if you
I don't
don't have,
think you have to buy tires for.
I don't think there's any mandatory.
Yeah.
There's no mandatory.
This is Oktoberfest like Oktoberfest used to be.
Cal, did you wreck the chair? Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that noise was.
You break
Like,
stuff in my house. You break stuff here.
we're like literally moving out of this building, and Callie's breaking stuff. Like
Where are we going now?
down the road.
street.
down the road. I have. Yeah, forget it. It's gonna take me.
It doesn't matter.
So whatever.
There's a really cool
Yeah,
restaurant.
it's gonna take me too long to explain. So
just email it to me later.
oh, thanks.
Is it a secret or
No, he just can't talk.
we're next door to Babola's?
He's like, yeah, when they go
On
around
Simon Street.
to the street, around,
Look at that.
up,
Good
yeah,
job.
by
Nice
the
summary,
house.
Mark.
I swear to
Lights.
God, Bob. You know what?
Sidewalk.
How I put up with your
So,
crap for
me
all
and-
these
has like
years.
6 windows.
Me and Ben were eating at Babola's a while ago, and I didn't even realize that we were moving into the same building. He was like, he's bringing me to see the new building, and I was like, where is this new building? He's like, we're in it. It's at the end of this building. I was like, oh, so it's in the same building as Babola's.
Where is it? See that door over there?
3 doors down.
You gotta
Literally.
take like 6 steps that way, verge a little over to the left, and then you'll get to the. Actually,
Hang
if
on,
we
let me-
go back this way,
Let me check my compass.
and then actually, if we go, let me call him.
Let me go.
Oh, I agree with Jeffrey Pike.
On to the next one.
Jeffrey
here.
Pike said, Mark, we need the payout back on the middle seat again. We used to have the payout
Yeah,
there.
can you put the payout?
I don't
back,
have
please?
that
Listen,
anymore.
you can block
wait a
the
minute, wait a
face.
minute.
I can still talk.
Wait a minute, hold on. I got to put this up first. I always like to at least do this once a show. That's what we think about Kevin Clayton having to work.
Right?
Boo. All right, so let me replace Bob. There we go.
Yep.
Things just got so much better. That's the Pete Fiandaca payout right there. So that's a
So
pretty
much
good
more
one.
quieter too.
It's fine. I mean, by the time
Well,
he takes it
that-
down,
that-
maybe Ben will get a sentence out.
Here we go. Hey, Bob. Oh, it's so much more quiet.
Oh, God, yes.
I can still talk.
You're unmuted, though.
Oh my God.
Just past those
You're a
homeless.
pain in the ass, you know
Gonna
that?
silence me.
So I'm definitely looking forward to this week. I gotta try to find where the. There we go. I couldn't take it off. It wouldn't come off the screen.
I'm
so.
excited. I'm excited for Oktoberfest. I'm excited to see mini stocks race with pure
I know,
stocks. To be honest
I hope
with
it
you.
rains Friday so you don't race.
I mean,
Would you stop?
I know.
Why are we even mentioning
No,
the
because
R
I got
word?
people asking me about rain on
I
Friday.
love racing. I hope it rains.
All right, so let's address one of the things that's coming up with
your
makeup
race.
races.
Just your race.
Oh,
That's
just
it.
rain real quick,
Guys,
Right on Bob.
Mike
That's it.
Parks is telling us to focus, and I agree.
Have you tried sitting next to him trying to get anything done?
Yes, I have.
It's not my fault. He takes an hour to
All
say
right,
one
real
sentence.
quick, let's address the makeup race situation. So people are upset that the pure stocks and the late models, soon to be super streets, that race is locked. It's the way it is. Those guys showed up to race the race. It rained out. Yes, we would all love to have all these cars in this event. We have championships that are being decided on this. So
Yeah,
what would you feel like
yeah.
if somebody comes in to have some fun and race and out comes the championship? It's not going to happen. We made a promise to those people.
Racing's always worked like this. If it rains on championship night, it goes to the previous week. It's always been like this.
So that's just the way it is. That race is happening before, right at the beginning of qualifying. I do apologize that I did have some funny, interesting layouts of qualifying and the way things were up, but I didn't take everything into account, and we've now adjusted it, so it's pretty good. The schedules have been adjusted. Let's see. It's supposed to rain after midnight Friday. Nancy said, not during the day. So we have Friday night, we get the MLM Diagnostic Service Pure Stocks, the O'Reilly Auto Parts 6 Shooters, Nelcar Legends, and Bandoleros, Black Flag Podcast Ridge Runners, and the Open Mini Stocks, better known as the Bob Stock Challenge. And look, it's right there on paper.
That's pretty funny.
You can't lie.
It's pretty
There
funny.
we go. Bob Stock Challenge.
Hey, you got to give him credit. The mini stocks did pretty good this year.
Whatever.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun just to see all of the different people out there.
I'm just making very small sentences now.
Meet Ben.
Took you 30 years.
Welcome
learn
to
that?
track.
I want rain.
Pig that way. Silent movie over here. No, Ben, sit back down. All right, Callie won. Callie's up.
We have derailed.
It's not really much of a difference.
No.
Callie, put the headset on.
Hi, I'm Callie. You gotta talk real slow, like that.
Callie, Ridge Runner, race driver 1. How you feel?
Good.
Perfect.
Good.
So tell us how you first discovered you like racing cars.
I started. My first race was in a go-kart. It was Dakota Terriers. And then ever since that, Jeremy DeCourcy put me in a go-kart. And then he gave me a pure stock that he had. And then I started racing pure stocks and then moved up to Ridge Runners.
I'm excited for that. You're going to go out there and win.
How do you like
Oktoberfest.
Lee?
I like Lee. It's fun.
I never raced on it.
So
Get some tips.
what's the difference to you other than speed between Lee and Hudson? Because now you've raced both. Which one do you like racing better? It doesn't matter. Don't worry. Ben owns them both. You can say either or.
Lee.
All right. What's the
Really?
difference
You
in...
like Lee better?
Yeah.
Explain that to me. So you like Lee better. What do you like more about it?
There's more room. There's more grooves.
The speed doesn't bother you at all?
No.
She's a speed demon.
They're Ridge Runners.
Yeah, those things fly.
Crickets.
I'm looking. No, I'm sorry. I have text messages coming in. So, you got to make an appearance there at every race next year. I'm excited. You're
I
gonna
think so.
run for championship at what, 5 tracks?
2.
You were mentioning Claremont earlier.
We were thinking about it, but no, not this
It's a
year.
lot of driving.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin just said it. The reason Ben's off is because he misses him. Kevin Brown just said that, Ed. That's it.
Like a toothache.
Hey, I miss Kevin. It was me and Kevin's anniversary. Was it yesterday? He said, "Happy anniversary, buddy." And we did our first podcast together like 3 or 4 years ago. Back, that's when I first met Kevin. So it was kind of weird how that happened. Yes, Carpenter says that they're faster than the Bobs. I don't know about that. Those,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so. Maybe some of them.
who's the dude who I remember looking at Monadnock with you, and I looked over and I was like, "Who brought the freaking late model?" You're like, "That's a mini stock."
Nick
Nick
Anderson.
Anderson.
That thing did not look like it was a mini stock. Those things are awesome.
Is that thing still a Chevy Cavalier, or is it kind of a Chevy Cavalier?
Chevy Cavalier-ish.
Okay, fair enough. I see where you're going.
Nick
there.
Maniatis' car is really nice too, and he'll be at Lee Friday, and he's always pretty fast. I think possibly Cody LeBlanc and his brother might come as well. And
Really?
they're always really fast.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you guys better give that check right. Give that cash right over to him right now.
I ain't
It's gonna
giving nothing to nobody.
That's
Can't beat him, wreck him.
oh boy. I'm not sure we should say that
It's
on the
the
show.
fest, baby.
Last one standing.
All right, so
Justin Harris
one
is
of
gonna
the-
put another bonus up. First person to bump and run, Bob.
he actually mentioned that in the comments too. That was funny. He should put that one through. So a couple things here real quick, because somebody had wrote a message in the other day and said, "Hey, I sent this in and nobody responded." We get probably on the Lee page right now, especially during Oktoberfest, it's like 100 messages a day. So if we miss 1 or 2 of them, just send it to us again and I'll notice it. Sometimes they don't come through. Faster, I don't know what. Someone's having a fit.
Andrew
over there.
Harmon, I'd pick Nick over anyone. Thanks, bud.
Oh, it just came through on my screen.
He's racing it too. Why not pick yourself?
What's he running in it?
The Del Sol, the pure stock, the purest,
Pure-ish stock.
pure-ish stock.
Oh, Grand says Harmon's going to win.
No, he's not.
He might. You never know.
Can I buy tires? 3 tires? Yes, you can, Tim LeBlanc. Yes, you can.
Oop, I forgot to respond to Dickie. He's like, "I'm glad you like them so much." I love them. There we
What do
go.
you actually think Andrew Harmon is going to place? We should all have bets on what Andrew Harmon's going to place.
He's gonna be
I think he might be top 5.
top 5.
I think he might be.
I'm gonna go 6th.
Yeah, top 5. I'm gonna go 6.
right outside, up in that area.
Yeah, I like that logic.
He was really good at Lee last time he went there in his other Del Sol, so he might do all right. He's got more laps than me there, so he might do better than me.
I'm gonna say if Bob's motor stays together, Bob's gonna be third. Bob's gonna finish third. I'm gonna put Harmon. I'm gonna
Thanks,
put
guys.
Harmon at 7th. Harmon. I think Harmon's gonna finish 7th.
Tim LeBlanc, I'll be 20th. Don't buy tires if you think you'll be 20th.
Somebody got some old
No
tires.
way,
I'll sell
Bob
'em.
8th. If I finish behind Andrew Harmon, I will never hear the end of it.
No, you won't. No, you
And I
won't.
have to give him $200.
The only thing that
Actually, no, I got to give him $100 because he's kind of half a pure stock.
the only thing that would be better is if Perkins got his car out there, passed you on the outside, and finished in front of you. It's the only thing that would make this day even better. Look at him. He doesn't even have anything to say. Bob is speechless.
Imagine Harmon does beat me. Oh,
I got it. Harmon's gonna beat.
Nice.
I will. That car's already been wrecked, so I won't feel bad. I'll wreck him.
All right, we're going to take a vote right now. Everybody, we have hundreds of people watching right now. Vote either Bob. No, so say 5 fingers or 3. 5 fingers for Bob.
I'm going to say Harmon's going to get 5th. I
3.
think Harmon might get top 5.
No, I want to know who's going to finish front. So Bob has 5 fingers. Harmon has 3. So if you want Harmon to win, put 3. If you think Harmon's going to finish in front of Bob. If you think Bob's going to win, give us a 5.
We have the same motor, so.
First one is grand.
You just hold up your hand.
I can already count right here.
Tim LeBlanc put a pretty funny picture on the back of his car.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
He sent me a picture of it.
Man, Harmon's
Planky, what do you give 4?
Harmon's getting roasted.
Everyone, even Louis says 5. Oh, Melissa Rogers 3. Greensley says 5. 5, 3, 3. Oh.
Look at Harmon's emoji.
I'm sorry, 2. That's right, it's 2. Focus, guys, focus. Professionalism.
So what? The 5 was me and the 3 was Harmon?
Yeah, everyone thinks you're going to win for the most part.
Well, not for nothing. I should. Like, come on.
You guys are both in pure stocks.
Yeah, but like, it'd be terrible. Imagine if somehow Harmon wins the whole thing.
That would be a Harmon move, would it not?
Were you the big enduro he did at Lee?
I'm sure I was.
He shares it like every time it comes up in his memory. Yeah, so there was a big enduro at Lee, and Jesse
Even your
Tellier,
dad's voting.
Jesse Tellier was leading it, and Jesse Tellier had a spotter in the stands, and he was like telling like Jesse how much of a lead he had and stuff. So I ran down there, and in Caitlin Osborne's video, you can actually see it. And I get next to the guy, and I like put my hands in front of his face, like spotting like this, like a donkey. And the guy goes and sits down. Harmon beats him by like a whole like straightaway. After the race, because before the race went on, I told Harmon, I was like, "How am I?" I'm like, "I don't know. Jesse's got like 6/10 on you. You better step it up." So Harmon drove so hard. Harmon was way faster. Harmon drove so hard the whole time. And after the race, comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, I was way faster than him." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I just told you it was slower, so you drive really good." And he did. He was fast. That was a good race. There was a lot of cars that day. Yeah, I think you put up $1,000, right?
Is
All right.
Emerson coming?
I don't know.
That's a good comment, right?
If
there.
Emerson does come, he will be driving probably Aaron Aiken's RSX. Because I know Emerson's car, there's no motor in it right now, I don't think. But the belt race he won in Aaron's RSX.
Yep.
I think we're gonna have a good field. Definitely gonna be a good field.
Now, one of the things I do want to remind people, guys, there's going to be cones set up around Lee. Those are marking the fire lane. Please keep that open. Do not block the fire lane. Don't park in the fire lane. If it's an emergency that needs to be accessed and needs to get through there. I get that sometimes people are like, oh, no one's here. You will be towed. You will be moved.
We have a
Technically, your
loader.
dad commented.
Yeah, comments on this all the time. He always comes and hangs out. Is Ben's Bob stock ready?
Yeah, sure. We'll put a chain on mine.
So moving over to Saturday.
Well, one more Friday night.
Oh, one Friday night thing.
6-shooter guys have a big one. The George Yetton Memorial. Twin 30-lap features, combined finish. There are trophies for the first feature, the second feature, and the overall for
Really?
that event. It's $1,000 $22. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. $1,022.45 to the winner. $100 to start that race. It's a $50 entry fee if you can register before the race event. So if you register before Friday night, it's $50. You can all contact Michael Yetton on Facebook, and that $50 gets you in to win you all your bonus money. It's $100 to start. So go on and do that. If you wait until Friday, it will be $75 right at the track. But that's going to be a good one for the 6-shooters. They don't really get too many big races up there at Lee, so it's nice to be able to work with Michael and put this together for them.
Is it full invert from first feature to second?
I believe so, yeah, full invert.
Good.
All right,
Minus
Lee
lockers.
USA Speedway Oktoberfest Day number 2. NEMA Lights, Pro 4 Mods, New England Dwarf Car Series,
Cali.
NEMA, Ridge Runner Conk Pure Stocks, Ridge Runners, NHSTRA Outlaws, and the original Wheelman late models. This is a pretty fun day too.
Who's leading the points in the dwarf cars?
Justin.
Oh, he is? Oh, he's amazing.
Harwood was. Tom was. Like, he was
Then
unstoppable.
he lost fingers.
He had one of the best. It feels so bad because I love Tom. He had one of the best years going ever.
And that really got shorthanded.
Oh, I like what you did there. That's pretty good. We got to have him back on again. What do you think? Yeah.
Who, Tom?
No, I was saying you.
Oh.
We may want to invite you back on. I'm excited. Oh, is Cole running the dwarfs this weekend? He just commented dwarf cars.
Well, yeah, because Jeremy bought a new one, right?
Yeah, nice car too.
That's the same one. That was Harmon's twin, right?
yeah. So the whoever
Harmon was
same
the,
family. They
yeah,
had both
so
cars.
Jeremy bought the actual man's car, and Harmon bought the girl's car.
Yep. That is true.
Right? Harmon's was a chick's car.
It was a chick's car. It's pink.
and I think she was faster in it.
That I don't know.
He's pretty fast in that too, though. That
Yeah,
car
he
moves.
doesn't make any. He doesn't make any friends.
This is the same way of having a meeting with Bob.
No, I get way more intense with meetings.
Yeah, Rodman's car looks. Yeah, I love it because it looks just like Cole Littlewood's little shaggin' wagon.
I wonder if
thing.
Cole's gonna bring the streeter to.
Cole, are you
He
bringing the
should.
shaggin' wagon up? Oh no, Harmon's got the wives. He's got the sons. That sounds really weird. I've got wives. He
Harmon
got
took
sons.
the wife. Harmon, what are you doing?
I want to know if Cole's gonna bring the mystery machine out as well. Just the
Sorry, just
dwarf car
dwarf
and the
and mod.
mod. Come on.
That's. I mean, he's still bringing 2 cars.
Yeah, exactly. So what's one more?
Don't have enough trailers. Strap it on the little tow behind thing right on the trailer.
Get your repair plate.
It would be cool to see someone running 3 cars at Lee. Just saying, Cole. You could, make history.
All right, someone's saying, what's the car counts looking like for Sunday? Well, do you want to get over to Sunday?
I said, Harmon, what are you doing?
You talk S.
Well, yeah, Saturday night.
So,
I don't think we hit on the pig roast.
Nope. Yeah, we kind of did before, but Mr. Bazowski is and Mr. Mike Parks went in on a pig, and they're doing a pig roast that is, from what I was told, FREE free. Like this is you get to watch a movie and have a pig roast. So
He's doing that? Corey's paying for the first 12 drivers' registration Saturday?
Corey Donaldson.
So we just
No,
said
hey,
I'm paying
thank
for
you,
the first
Corey.
12 drivers' registration fee
Awesome.
Saturday.
No, that's big.
The registration fee is $250 a car.
yeah, we didn't tell you that. Oh, got you on a technicality. Somebody screenshot that
And
really quick.
It's in text, so sorry, bud.
Sorry, Corey. Inflation. No, seriously though, thank you, Corey. That's
That
awesome.
is pretty
Those
awesome.
guys are gonna really appreciate that. A lot of guys don't know those dwarf car guys. They race for free.
Well, yeah, it's like watching Nickelodeon, so.
Yeah, right.
It's one of the funnest races to watch. Those things fly. I love watching those
Just
things.
scared. That's what your car does.
No, it
It's the
doesn't.
exact same thing.
Yeah, but it's a real car.
Debatable.
It's not a toy.
It's a two.
There's a guy, I met a guy today. I forget his name, but he helps out with Justin Belfiore on his Super Modified. And he explained to me, real race cars,
Or Hondas.
no, that
Okay.
has nothing to do with anything,
I
but
don't know where this is going.
real race cars don't have doors.
Right.
What do dwarf cars have?
Doors.
Tell me every GT car that's out there, the Mercedes and Lamborghini, those have doors you gotta get it.
Talk about circle track cars, Ben.
Doesn't matter, it's a race car, you jackass.
See? Oh, God.
See, Bob's car going into 3 sounds like this. Wee! Coming
Boom.
out, it goes all the way to the pits.
That was a pretty good picture, though.
You did not put down a lot of oil. Like, I was pretty excited about that. Wow. Do not respond to that one.
Yeah, Mark, put that one up on the screen.
No.
I agree.
If Rodman says you can run the new car for a race,
Yeah, but you got to get in it without opening the door.
you got to be a real man on a real race car. Slide into that.
Honestly, the only dwarf car I would probably drive is Ben's.
Okay.
Because it's got room.
Yeah, it's the other ones. Like I tried driving one before, and I'm in it, and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Your dwarf car is nice.
Cal, you have
I
any
didn't say
interest
anything
in
about
getting in a dwarf car?
I want to try one.
Have you been in one yet? Like out on the track at all?
No.
That's
Only
how like
you knew a
90%
guy who
of our
had
roster
them.
started. I want to try one, and then they don't leave.
I know.
They buy
Andrew
4
Harmon.
of them.
I'm adding a door exit so I can sound like Bob. Andrew wants to be Bob.
Mark, can I run a camera this weekend? Yes, son. You can run a camera for us.
In my passenger seat.
I don't even know what's going on the show anymore. There's so many weird comments coming in, and I'm just enjoying reading this. This is Callie, come take my spot. You just hit these buttons and do some weird stuff. Like, it's all fine. Just got to talk, and everything's good.
Well, back to Saturday. Before we leave Saturday out, I know we put this out again today, but we are serving breakfast at the track Saturday and Sunday.
Really? I didn't know about
8
breakfast.
a.m.
They don't
Yeah.
like that anymore, Steve. They're all like frowned upon. Like,
Nobody
Round
told me anything about breakfast. I like this.
Breakfast
Are you cooking
sandwiches, hot
breakfast?
coffee. Would
And
you
an
like
apron?
me to? Would you like me to?
Yes.
I will. I'll take a picture and I'll post it just for you.
All right. One of the questions, he's going to be like one of these typical influencers that goes, all right, guys, let me hold your spatula for a minute.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
He's going to hand it back and say, all right, I got stuff to do.
Is that one ready to flip? Good. Let me get in here.
Andrew, don't go to Tech Harmon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Honestly, what I can say though is I mean, not trying to, my buddy and all, but not trying to stick up for him. But the way he did that, I actually liked how he did that because the fact that the one car, before getting out of the racetrack, got victory lane.
Yep.
I did like that. That was, better than how it normally happens.
It's better than the way he did it the last time when he gave away the trophy, then went to the pits and parked his car on the trailer. The than that, but come on, guys.
Baby steps.
All right, moving over to Sunday. So when I spoke to the one, the only Mr. Mike Parks today, what was the number he told me?
38.
You gonna start all of them?
37?
I thought it was 30.
38. No, it was
I like my
38.
number better anyways, but that's fine.
He has 38 pre-registered pro stocks for the Bazowski Properties 150 this weekend. So that's going to say a little something about how that day is going to go. That's going to be awesome. How many are we starting? 25. 26. That's going to be fun. I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be a
Planky
big
said, did
day.
I hear breakfast? Yeah, we have breakfast stuff over in our area too. So the Granite State Pro Stock Series is going 150 laps for the Bazowski Properties 150. Open Street Stocks going 60 laps. Granite State Pro Stocks will have a consi. So that was a if needed. That is now a definite. The 350 Super Mods will be over there for 35 laps.
Justin
and
Harris.
the NHSTRA Modifieds Quest for the Cup, 75 laps. That's going to be a fun race as well.
It sounds like Sunday is gonna be a long day.
No.
It's only 4 divisions.
Yeah,
be all right.
count the laps.
Nah, that's nothing.
That's not. It's semantics. What are you counting laps for?
Actually, after the day's over, you count cautions and tell me.
All right, he might have got me there.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the laps that's a big deal. It's the caution laps.
Yeah, those do stink sometimes. All right. So one of the questions that keeps coming in, tents. It's against the town of Lee's rules to have tents that are not with self-contained campers. So unfortunately, if you want a tent, you got to team up with somebody who's renting a spot as a camper, and then you can officially be with them. That way you can use their facilities and you're self-contained, because the town of Lee requires self-contained units only. So Guys, we get it. Sorry that we have to live within the rules that are given us. So we don't agree with everything that happens in everyday life, but rules are rules, unfortunately, sometimes.
It's also like October, so a tent is not going to be enjoyable.
yeah.
No, he's right. No,
Yeah.
I agree.
It will
I
be.
agree full-heartedly on that. I hate tents in general. I'm all set, but I get it.
Well, I'll be sleeping in like a 40.
George Baldwin said, "I'm
like a
gonna
40-something long camper with heat that's probably blaring. So I don't really care what anybody else does. So I will be warm. Laps minus Bob, 100 laps. I don't know what he just said.
Laps versus minutes.
Oh, there we go. Yes, because all of these
That's
at
what I
Lee,
do. Yeah.
I love the fact that Lee does this. So
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Every feature that I do.
35 laps or minutes, 75 laps or 1 hour. And it will
So-
finish that way.
Well, because I've seen, and I think everybody watching has seen a race that 25 laps goes an hour and a half.
Yes.
It's insane, and I've seen it happen way too many times, and we don't want to deal with that. We just, if you can't get it together, you have a set amount of time.
Beat
Run
it.
as many laps as you'd like.
Beat it.
Yeah, beat it.
Unfortunately, the show's got to roll on, and this is going to be come Sunday. Everyone's going to be walking around as zombies. I'm excited for that. The pro stock race is going to be awesome.
8,500 to win.
That is nuts.
Yep. Big shout
Somebody
out
got to tell that Bazowski guy that he can't keep putting that money up. Holy crap!
Well, another shout out to E-Keys for Cars, putting up the $1,000 bonus to the winner on that one too.
I love them. Those are great guys over there. Let's see. Jeff's grass, but stay off the grass. I don't know what's going on here. We've lost control of this show. But so I'm excited for the next couple coming weeks. I'm excited to see what's going to happen at Lee next year. I'm excited to see what's going to happen at all of these tracks. Oh, Jeffrey Pike. If Bob somehow wins, he'll give you $50.
Thanks.
That means the guy in second's getting an extra 50. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
just
Yeah,
give,
how's that
just,
work?
Just give it a second.
Give it to the second place guy.
Harmon just got.
I
an extra
gotta
50.
agree with Steve Ferland. DG 12 for the win. I always pull for Derek, but I want to see side by side racing that whole event with 30 something cars. That's gonna be awesome. Trying to even get in. So the Conti race for this thing's gonna be really.
We
I don't
could. We
blame him.
might have to with that.
You might have to with these
Give
amount
two
of cars.
currencies, Yeah.
I don't even know. Man, I can't wait to see this
And those
unfold.
consies, they're not 25 lap. They're 12 lap consies.
12 laps.
It's
Gotta get it
time to
done.
go the entire time. yeah.
12 laps
12
or
laps.
12 laps or 3 minutes.
That's right. Get it done.
12 laps or 1 minute and 37 seconds.
Get it done and get it out. Yes.
All right,
Well,
we
sorry,
are.
guys, it's over. You get what you get.
Pete Pollard says, we are from Connecticut coming to run as Seekonk Pure Stocks. We have a blast each year. Awesome place. Well, we're super excited to have you come
Pete.
on out there. Hopefully, we could see the Seekonk Pure Stock run with the Ridge Runner on a more consistent basis, maybe in the future, somewhere's down the road. Who knows?
Cool.
You guys like read what Harmon says? Do you read this? What Harmon says?
They're too long. I usually stop. Bob should win. He's got 7 years in his minis. I've got 1 day in used tires. On top, I have a stock ECU. Well,
Andrew's got a problem. That's what. That's what Andrew
Bob
has.
says his car is pretty much a pure stock, is what he tells us.
Yeah, it is.
No. Camera's over here. Look here. Look
I like
at
to
him.
look at myself.
Look at him in the face and tell him who's going to win.
I better win, but if he wins, I'm gonna be shocked.
If he beats you, you're going to give him a bonus.
Yeah, 100%.
This is awesome.
I told you, if he beats me, he gets 100.
You should give
because
him your
he's half
car.
a pure stock.
You should give him your car.
His car's nicer than mine.
Who's got the big motor this weekend?
We have the same.
Oh, okay.
What happened to the big Mota that everyone keeps talking about?
I have one in my house. I just don't want to use it. It's untested.
Oh my God, I hope Harmon beats Bob now. I've
do.
never wanted something more in my life to come true than that.
Imagine
Don't look
that.
at me. I can't save you.
Imagine that.
I can't. That's what I'm saying though. If someone's gonna do it, I feel like that's
It's
the most
him.
Harmon move.
Wait a minute. Let me look at something. All right, so you guys race Friday. If Harmon beats you in the mini stock race, you have to race the dwarf car race. We'll find you a car one way or another.
Ooh, that's actually. I like that.
I don't have a car.
You've had like 9 people offer it up to you. If Harmon beats you if he finishes ahead of you, you have to race a dwarf car.
I mean, if someone lets me drive their car, yeah, I'll do it.
This is
I
awesome.
like that.
I can't guarantee nothing.
He's also never run a lap at 3 laps in the rain.
I know.
But that doesn't matter. Don't think about that now.
Harmon better not. See, that's what Harmon has on me. Harmon has a ton of laps on Lee,
Bob's not going to sleep till Friday.
and I don't. I'm going to sneak into Lee later in practice.
Wouldn't be the first.
If Harmon
this week.
wins, Bob and Harmon both on Race Day TV next week. So we're actually going to take a few weeks off and regroup. We're moving studios. So we are actually, the next time you see us, we'll be on a Wednesday night because I think we like Wednesdays better. Everyone's saying hi, Callie. Austin said hi, Callie. Some other girl
If
said hi
Harmon
to you
wins,
as
his
well.
head is not going to fit through any doors.
No.
The door in the new studio is small.
Anyway, I have to put a new entrance in.
But you're right. If it's something, if someone does it, it's going to
It's
be
going to
him.
be Harmon. That is a Harmon thing to do.
Or he's going to end up on his roof and spin around or something.
Nice.
That's horrible to say.
Remember when he did the 1080 at Hudson?
Wait, what?
On the tires?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He somehow hit the tires and got on his side and spun like a top.
Yeah.
Ballerina dancer.
Yeah. You look like one of those dolphins at SeaWorld.
I'm excited to see
Now,
video
he,
of this.
He landed and was all woozy. By the time he got to, he borrowed a piece of lead of somebody. He's jumping out of the car, taking the lead out and bringing it back to the person. I'm like, dude, relax.
The best one I've seen this year, Jim Rhodes flipped over at Claremont, landed back on his wheels, and then he kind of sat there for a minute, and then he started driving forward again and wanted to continue to
Yeah,
the
did
race.
he not recognize that he
The
rolled over?
Speedway
right
was
then?
Speedway
He
Safety
probably didn't.
Services
I
was
didn't
like,
think he did.
we need you to leave the track so we can make sure you're okay.
You were at Claremont last race?
Yes.
What happened to I was watching Race Monitor. I couldn't watch NHSTRA Vision. What happened to Mr. Justin Beecher?
He was involved in a wreck in the beginning
'Cause he
stages
was
of that race.
fast.
He was flying. Yeah, that car was moving. He was involved in a wreck. Honestly, I'm watching the race in
Yeah.
front of me and I'm switching, so I don't really see. I just remember he got caught up in a pretty good wreck near the beginning of the race. So quite a few cars were caught up into that wreck. And
That sounds like Justin Beecher. He wrecks the whole field every
no,
time he goes there.
I don't think it was a Justin.
No, you can say that, but I'm going to say it was Justin Beecher.
No, I'm pretty sure it was not. It was a racing deal, but I think Justin was just kind of wrong place, wrong time, and then another car. I do remember at the end, after he was stopped for quite a while, maybe 3 races later, another car came and pile trucked into
I
the
think he might
front of
have-
his
I
car.
think
I was
he
like,
might have done
whoa,
the-
what happened there?
I think he might have done the fastest lap time at Claremont in a late model. I think he did 15.6.
I think
Greenslet said half the field then piled into him.
I've seen nothing. I'm pretty sure Andrew Brusso still holds the record.
I thought Brusso did
I don't know.
15.7.
I don't even know. That's
I
not
think,
even on my
I think
list of
Justin
people.
just did the fastest late model. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Yeah, Emily has pictures of it posted. All right, so I want to know predictions from Callie. What do you think you're going to do this weekend? What are you running first? Are you running? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the challenge together. I'm sorry. So you're going to run the Seekonk Pure Stocks with the Ridge Runner Challenge. How do you think you're going to do?
Ridge Runners are on Friday night too.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't have Friday up here anymore. That's why I didn't have it anymore. Here we
yeah,
go.
Justin did
You running both?
15.663.
Yeah.
It's flying.
That's fast.
Which one are you more excited for?
The Seekonk Pure Socks. Ridge
That should be a
Runners.
fun show. I love watching the Ridge Runners. That's a division that I feel like has a lot of room to grow. And I think you're going to see a lot more of it. So people get some of these. These cars are out there. So let's grow some of these divisions. We've seen what happened this year with the mini stocks, and they're out there. We've seen regroup, refocus, and we've seen that division take off.
Because they got rid of Gordon Farnham.
But he's still out there.
Yeah, he tries. You see what he went from third or fourth to last week.
Where did his car end up? Do we know?
Someone from the Whalen Tour Modified bought it.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know.
To haul the war wagon to the infield.
Demo derbies or something.
Those are something I miss. Those are fun. The War Wagon.
Why not?
All right, so go. Let's see. Four minutes left.
Greenslet said Beecher has the record. Yeah, Beecher is I knew he did it because I thought Brousseau did like a 7, and Beecher hit a 6. That's fast there.
They're flying. That's
Greenslet's not. Greenslet, you're not even close to Beecher.
It's all about consistency. That's what he says. Slow and steady wins the race, and he
That's what people who don't win say.
I remember when he used to win a lot. Dave, what happened?
He
Talk to
stopped
me.
coming to Hudson to hang out, talk to Bob.
All right, so let's talk
Congrats to all the
about
Hudson
let's talk
champs.
about Hudson right now. So we kind of mentioned earlier
chumps?
that both were in the sixes. We kind of mentioned earlier.
Oh, I didn't know Bruce was in the sixes.
I'm never going to get this out, I don't think.
No.
We mentioned earlier that
You put
unfortunately.
this in front of me. No, go ahead. I'm
All
just
right,
kidding.
ready?
What'd
There
you
we go.
say?
So let's discuss real quick. Hudson Speedway unfortunately did not get to run this weekend, and people like
Doesn't happen.
about the makeup date. There's no date that we could have made work for that. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Your NHSTRA Vision Modified champion is Tyler Leary. Your Northeast Auto Imports late model champion is Milton Duran. Your Black Flag Podcast Ridge Runner champion is Joseph Frazier. Now, this one is super cool because if you don't win a championship, what would you want? Someone that you're related to win. So Steve Miller Jr. walked away with the championship at Claremont. His dad, Steve Miller Sr., walked away with the Granite State Gun Range Six Shooters Championship.
Junior second, right?
Junior second.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So-
close, huh?
Father-son battle going in. Now they both walked away with a championship. I think there was like 4 to 6 points, if I
Yeah,
remember,
it was
between
tight.
them.
It was tight.
4 points between them. And Colton Martin walked away with the MLM Diagnostic Service Pure Stock Championship. So congratulations, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Regroup. Let's see what we can do for next year.
Right now,
Is it Colton?
yeah, Colton.
He
and
can win
then
3 championships this year.
I think Justin's second.
I'll get you exact points
pretty crazy.
right now.
3 championships in 1 year? That's pretty good.
I believe it's Colton and
Never even
Justin
won a
Fafford's
race.
I mean, he
second.
cheats, but it's fine. If you win, you win, you know?
All right, so right now I'm trying to look here. I'm doing math in my head. I think Colton's going to walk away with it because Colton Martin's sitting at 150 points. The 104 of Justin Fafford is sitting with 138. So, I mean, anything's possible.
They
Colton's
better
could go
both-
out there and blow the car up.
They better both do the open mini race.
Oh, yes. I'm hoping half of these guys do. A lot of them say
Justin-
they're going to.
I know. Justin will. I mean, Justin will race anything.
I think Carlos registered today
Carlos will.
with his mini. So he's bringing the mini too. So.
Oh, he's bringing. Okay.
So we
who
already
should-
decided. So the reason that hasn't been put out, because we're waiting to put, unfortunately, Mother Nature. Kristen DiStefano has walked away, locked up the O'Reilly Auto Parts 6-shooter championship. We have discussed that before, so congratulations. And that is along with the 2 of David Cameron has locked up that. Right now, going into this weekend, the original Wheelman late models, we have the 83 G of Hayden Grenier with 186 points. Wade Gelinas with 182.
4 points.
Whoa, that's close.
Yeah.
Patrick Tangway with 156. Andrew Morin with 136. Austin Erickson with 128. I mean, Wade Gelinas is locked into that makeup race. So that's going to be a show right there. This 100% is awesome. I'm looking forward to this. And then we had Wayne Helliwell Jr. locked up the Rodfather Pro Stock Championship as well. All right.
You know what I
let's
think's
see.
cool about the late model championship too is those are 2 guys that are new to Lee this year.
Yeah, whenever somebody comes there and has
Wade's dad
success.
used to race there, right?
Yeah, Larry used to race there, but Wade hasn't run a full season there, not to my knowledge, and Hayden hasn't run a full year there.
Didn't your car go there? To George's?
Yeah.
George, she probably would win if you would do better on her car.
All right, so David Greenslet just said if Hayden wins, it will be a championship at all 4 tracks on that car.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
if I
that's the
remember,
Cougar.
that's
That's
the
the
Cougar.
Cougar.
That's Greenslet's old car.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know
That's
that.
the only reason Hayden does good in it.
Does Lee? All right, Tim LeBanc. Does Lee have transponders for rent, or should I renew my subscription? Well, I mean, if you have one, renew it because
Yes, George.
there is a couple. So, but once they're gone, they're gone. So, if you have one, just go ahead and renew it, and you'll be good till this time next year. So, I would renew it because we don't know if they're going to be any
Why?
less when you
Subscription's
get
up?
there. Everyone's goes off of when they buy
Yeah, it
it.
depends on.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. I think we're done for the day. I'm excited. Oktoberfest. I will be there from Thursday on, getting set up.
So that means Carlos Grenier has 2 cars for the open race, so he should let his dad drive the pure
Has his
stock.
dad
I
ever
need a guy in
driven?
the concession booth.
Well, let somebody drive it. Put Ben in it.
He actually did offer it to me.
You were
Really?
Good, you were good in the Civic at Lee. You actually had really fun until the check engine light came on. Don't say you didn't.
I had a blast.
Yeah, you did because you were fast.
I believe. Well, no, they should be bringing
Why not?
3 or 4 cars. To
I don't
that.
know if you're sitting fitting in his seat though.
we'll shoehorn him in there.
I don't know how much time.
You know anything about? I believe they're bringing David Smith too. And
I do not know that.
I believe they are. They
Joe
should have
Carpenter
3
says
cars
put
there.
Callie in it. She's
Doesn't do well with clutches.
oh.
Shut up.
Littlewood said he would drive it.
There we go. That
There
would
we
be his
go.
third car.
There we
I
go.
would love to. If there's an extra one out there, let's get it out there. That
That's
car's
what I'm saying.
fast.
Like anybody drive anything.
All right, so the entire event this weekend will be broadcasted on racedaytv.com, also on NASTRAvision.com. Both of those names go to the same place. Doesn't matter which one you use. From tip to toe, like the entire weekend. We also have a 3-day pass. All of the NASTRAvision stuff for this weekend who are not NASTRAvision All Access members is the same as ticket price. So whatever the ticket price is or the bundle price is what it is. So you can buy a 3-day pass for NASTRAvision, or you can buy day by day if you only want to see one. So if you can't make it out there,
Like Friday.
yeah, 100%. No.
He is
Get
the
an
worst.
iPhone. Get an iPhone, and then we'll talk weather.
You don't
All
have
right?
an iPhone?
No, I know, right? I know.
I like my money green, not my texts.
I got to look right now. I'm looking right now.
That's good. I like that.
My Lee shows that it's not raining during race time. It's raining early morning.
Ben's just
Come
a
on.
I
negative
don't even know why
Nancy.
we're talking about that.
I know.
Remember Kyle Busch night?
Yes.
It was 150% chance it was going to rain. It didn't.
I don't know what he means. If Hoosiers are good for half a second, any pure stock running an 18.4 or less should be doing the mini stocks.
Oh, Harmon has
I
been
agree.
trying to figure this out for the last 2 weeks. He's like, oh, well, if I get this and if I do that, I'm like, Harmon, just race the thing. You'll
Go
be
out there and
fine."
race. He's a good racer. I mean, he's going to beat Bob this weekend. So, all right, that's it.
Harmon's going to win.
Pure stocks, mini stocks, Bob stocks, Harmon
All
right, straight
stocks.
away. All stocks. Strictly Harmon.
All stocks. All right. So for the
I hope Harmon does win. I think if a pure stock does well, I think that's awesome. But again, if you win a open mini stock race, you cannot race a pure stock next year.
Dude, if he wins, we're having a parade. Speaking of parade, before we go, SOS Towing and Recovery is
Yes.
bringing the kids tram this weekend.
You can ride it.
If you can
I'm riding it.
find a
I rode that
33-gallon drum that you have at home and see if you can fit inside of it, that's kind of our too tall to ride this ride. You
I
know
can
what
I can
mean?
make
Yeah.
it work.
We'll figure it out. We'll get you in there. We'll see about getting you out.
I might be a permanent fixture as the
That's
caboose,
right.
but hey, it is what it is. All right, guys, Oktoberfest this weekend. Do not forget Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Visit LeeUSASpeedway.com. Kind of a sentimental moment here. This is the last Inside NASTRA show and the first Race Day TV one. Something that we kind of had a lot of fun. Had a ton of guests over the years. I don't even know how many people we've had watch these episodes. Each episode we do averages like 5,000 views. Combine that by years of doing it, it's a lot of fun. So you closing the one book, open up another one. It's good to see where things are going to go. Watch our social media. Lots of new stuff ready to hit the pipelines coming out soon. We'll see you at Oktoberfest,
And it's
we'll
going to be
see you.
fun this weekend.
That's right. That's what the fest is all
Even
about.
if John's there, it's still going to be fun.
Hey, what's the new slogan?
When you race with us, you race with family.
There you go. We'll leave on that. We'll see you next
wanna race with my
next couple
family.
weeks. We'll see you at
Go
Oktoberfest
home.
this weekend. Have fun.
That's
Bye,
with my
guys.
family.
I'm pushing through him doing this. Bob, say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See
Hey,
you this
Bob.
weekend.
Bob, one more thing.
What?